Hello, my name's James Novak, and this is Understanding Your Communication for the course. This is a lot harder than I thought it was. This is about my seventh attempt at this because I keep getting tongue tied about halfway through. Questions I'm going to be touching on are questions 4, 8, and 10, Part B. Question 4 is: what is a communication problem you've had that was caused because of social media, technology, and/or digital communication? What happened? How could it have been resolved? Issue I tend to encounter with digital communications is that my sarcastic comments or humorous statements rarely come across the way I intend to the recipients. This is primarily because non or purely textual communications do not include the visual or physical cues that would normally be associated with sarcasm or humor. Therefore, no, if I say something, say, well, that's a really great idea, somebody may consider that serious when I'm meaning it sarcastically because I think it's a terrible idea. This usually causes me problems at work when my bosses or coworkers, when I say something that they take the wrong way, usually happens about once a month, and I have to explain myself after the fact when somebody took it wrong. Question 8. What is a misperception that other people may have had about you, and why do they think they have perceived you like that? Or why do I think they have perceived me like that? One misperception, see, I'm getting tongue tied again, and I'm not going to restart again. One misperception that has been common since I started taking college courses is a lot of people tend to think that I'm lazy or undisciplined because I wait until about the last minute to start doing my work for papers or projects like this. I'm doing it less than an hour before it's due. That's because since starting my associate's degree about 3 years ago, I've discovered that I work much better at a close deadline. If I give myself plenty of time, try to work on it every day or a couple times every other day, it gets harder and harder for me to do it. I found that if I read the requirements when it's assigned and let my subconscious work on it, by the time it's due, because I have a pretty good idea how long it takes me to write almost any length of paper, am able laser focused on it, get all everything that I need down in clear and concise manner with usually a very good grade as the result of it. Because some people don't understand that I'm able to do this, and it's actually my preferred way since high school, they think that I'm slacking off or wasting my time, and then cannot never understand why I get good grades on any papers I've written. Um, but that's the reason. Everybody thinks that about me, but it's never true. Okay, and question 10B: what is an important life lesson that you can share with our class? One that I think is most important, especially for the younger generation coming up, is do not be afraid to fail. You may not succeed, but there's nothing wrong with failing. Failure is just another word for experience. If you don't try, you'll never know if you can do something. Working your way through a problem, uh, or having a challenge come up, the difference between the person who fails at the challenge and the person who ignores it is that one made the attempt. And even if they failed at the challenge, afterwards, if they ever encounter a situation similar to that, they will have an idea what not to do, and they may actually succeed at whatever they're trying. This was very disjointed and not the way I had originally thought it would be, but that's what happens when you talk off the cuff. Um, so far, I'm somewhat enjoying the class, and I hope I'll enjoy it more. Thank you. Talk to you later.